In this video, we will demonstrate how to create a contour toolpath in Mastercam. The first thing I'm going to do, though, is going to go up and click on the four little circles. And I'm going to turn all the toolpaths off. That way, we're free to look at just what we need to. So we're going to talk about going around the outside edge of our parts. Now that we've done all the internal machining, we're now going to free the part up from the material. So I'm going to go up to Toolpaths, and I'm going to go to here and click on Contour. And we want to use the chaining method. Now, because we're on the outside of our object, we want to go in a counterclockwise manner. We want to make sure we're going counterclockwise. That will give us our climb cut. I will now click on our tool, and we have all but our last tool to create. So we are going to click on our flat end mill. We're going to go next, and this is going to be 0.375. Overall length is 3. Cutting the edge as 1 is fine. Everything's fine on all these other things, so it automatically switch it over to 0.375 for us. And then we will now, this is tool number 3. That's where it is on our CNC, and this is number of flutes is 2. Feed rate is 250, plunge rate is 150, retract rate is 1500, and spindle speed is 18,000. And we will call this our 3-8-inch compression tool. This is a tool that forces the top of the material down when it's cutting and the underneath bottom side up. That way we do not chip off the veneer on the outside of our material. And like all of our other tools, we've got to go back into Edit, go to Next, and we have to put in a 3. Finish. So we'll go to Cutting Parameters. And one thing we're going to do different on this, we're going to leave a 0.02 on the floor. We don't want to free our parts up totally to ensure our vacuum will hold properly, even though these parts are big enough to be held without leaving what's called an onion skin on the bottom, but just a good practice in what we're doing in school. We don't need a depth of cut. We do not need a lead in and lead out. We don't need anything except our linking. And we're going to go to Absolute, set everything to Absolute. And our retract will be 0.5, our feed plane will be 0.5, top of stock will be 0, and our depth will be negative 0.75 in this situation, but that depends on the thickness of your materials. And so now let's verify that. Let's watch it cut, and let's see it cut those parts out. And it did, but notice it didn't go all the way through, and that's because we left the 0.02. So what we'll do is we're going to right-click on this folder. We're going to move our mouse down. We're going to release and go Copy After. Then we'll click on this one. We'll go back to our cutting parameters, and we'll remove the 0.02 and make it 0. Now we're going to go up and select all of our tool paths. We're going to regenerate all of them, and you're going to watch all of them cut. And there's our parts. And that's how you create a contour tool path.